Recording?
I want to see the shader.
Can you screw your tripod on there? Not to the bottom.
Okay, we'll get right now.
Landon!
Where'd he go?
I don't know. That's almost. They know something's up. Yes, my man. That one says he's gonna wait 2 more hours. Yeah, it's really gonna do something. It ain't gonna help.
I want to be in the shade. He's with me.
Alright, looks like it's about 1 o'clock. How's everyone doing today? Well, it's good to hear. My name's Larry Clear. Down here on my left is my friend Garrett. Today we're going to be feeding some alligators for you guys. But before we get started doing that, we got a few really quick and easy rules we need to go over. And that's that while we're feeding these alligators, and while you are here in our park at all times, we cannot have anybody sitting or standing on these low wooden fences, and we also cannot have anybody up on your shoulders. Just so nobody falls in by accident, it becomes gator chow. So, go ahead and get you guys set to comply with that. Okay. Kind of look down there, Garrett. Alright, good, thank you. And remember that rule applies at all times in our park. Then what we've got down here, these are the hungry American alligators. These guys down here, the bigger ones are the males. They are about 14 feet long and weigh about 1,000 pounds. The smaller ones are the females. They are approximately 9 or 8 feet long, weigh about 700 pounds. certain next point. So when these alligators do jump, they're not pushing off the creek bed. Instead, what they're doing is pushing themselves up with their powerful tails. Those tails are about half their body length, and they use them primarily to swim, although they can also use them for self-defense. Work for it. So what I'm feeding these guys here are just pieces of normal old chicken. Out in the wild, an alligator would probably eat something like a bird, a fish, the neighbor's Pomeranian, anything small, medium you can be close to. But primarily, alligators are scavengers. They prefer to eat dead things. Saves them time from having to hunt out living things. Also saves them a little bit of energy having to digest it. And it's also a good thing for us because it helps keep our waterways and lakes clean. Now these guys that I do hunt are ambush predators, which means that instead of actively pursuing something, they will lie very, very still and wait, and then they will attack suddenly. To help in that sudden attack, alligators have extremely strong jaws. You can actually hear how strong those jaws are when these alligators jump up to grab a piece of chicken from us. Let's see if I can get that. Want someone to demonstrate that. Let's see if I can do it again. Well, when these guys close their mouths, listen for a loud pop. That's the sound of all those jaw muscles coming together to slam on that piece of chicken. That's about 2,000 pounds per square inch of bite force. That's enough to break a cinder block in half, to say nothing of skin and bone. Or not. He's gentle. So anyway, these alligators down here are anywhere from about 10 to 50 years old. So our alligators are 65 though, and some are getting older than that. We know this because every single alligator in our park has been tagged. We have them on file in the back. So while Garrett and I look like we're having a pretty good time feeding some alligators here, I would recommend that you do this with your backyard gator friend. That's because here in South Carolina, it is illegal to feed a wild alligator. And if you get caught, you can be heavily fined. You probably can spend a few days in jail. And if your alligator friend is over 6 feet long, you will have to be put down. That's because that alligator becomes what we call a nuisance animal. And that it will has actively learned to seek people out for food. So that might be okay if you always have food for that alligator. But if somebody else does it, it might end badly. So while it looks like these alligators are just ramming themselves into the dock at random at times, they can actually see pretty well. Alligators can see in color, in the dark, and underwater because they have a clear third eye that they can draw back like a pair of goggles. And they can also see behind them and in front of them. There we go. So anyway, I did say that some of these gators are in their late 60s. The average life expectancy for a wild alligator is about 40 to 50 years. Although we don't know exactly how old some of our alligators are going to live to be. Yeah. So these guys, you might notice that some of them are missing pieces of their tails or maybe a limb. They're actually fine as long as they have those in their tails. These guys are incredibly resilient animals. They have great immune systems. They can fight off infections really well. It's pretty impressive. The swamp water local is disgusting stuff. You would probably get gangrene if the same thing happened to you in this environment. And yet these alligators are totally fine. As a matter of fact, alligators have such good immune systems that we study them to try to create antibiotics for humans. Looking down at these alligators up here, I know approximately how big they are just by looking at their heads, even though I can't see their whole bodies. The distance between an alligator's eyes and nose in inches is roughly equivalent to how big that alligator is in feet. So it looks like most of these guys have about a foot between their eyes and their nose, and they're probably all about 12 feet long. The reason they're not their total length, or they could be up to 15, is because these alligators live here in South Carolina. It gets cold here in the winter. And And during the cold weather, alligators will just kind of slow down and not do much for a while. Whereas in Florida, it's pretty hot all year. The alligators are a lot more active, they have more time to hunt, therefore more time to grow. Now my last couple pieces of chicken here. I'm going to show you guys that though alligators are ambush predators, they are also opportunistic. They will eat whenever they get a chance to. So even those guys grow up on the shore, even though they're not very hungry, will definitely eat if I give them a chance. Right. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys that our next show is going to be at 2 o'clock. It's going to be a live reptile handling show over at those green bleachers down near the snack bar. It's going to be pretty cool. One of my friends is going to be bringing out some live animals for you guys, including a baby alligator to get up close and personal with. You're definitely not going to want to miss that. Otherwise, just make sure you guys
a reptile.
stay off the fences and have a great rest of your day. Let's see if I can get one more alligator to jump. Come on, guys.
Come on.
Alright, there we go. Alright, have a good day, guys.
Bye.
Thank you.